Hey everyone, I'm back from Thanksgiving break to bring you a Brann Bronze Beard Zoo deck. So originally I was looking at this, I was thinking, okay, there's a lot of good synergy between Brann and buff cards. We might be able to run like an old classic zoo, kind of like the original one that ran things like Shattered Sun Cleric and Dark Iron Dwarf before they were nerfed. Going heavy on that strategy didn't quite work out as well as I'd hoped. So I went to a more traditional zoo. Still running Brann and just taking advantage of it from things like Defender of Argus and Enhance-O-Matic and Dark Peddler and like Abusive Sergeant. So it'll play pretty much like a normal zoo. We have a couple really explosive turns thanks to Brann. It can really set some of the other decks off tempo that have trouble dealing with a 2-4 on turn 3, and that gives us a chance to send them really far back. Like a Warrior, for example, has a lot of trouble dealing with Brann the turn he comes out, and then we can set up a really good Defender or Enhance-O turn on turn 4. So I'm going to go ahead and get into some games with this. Everything else is pretty traditionally zoo. Sea Giant is just a good card in the meta right now. There's a lot of board flood from multiple decks. Lotheb helps you save your board from clear and also combines with Brann to make spells actually uncastable for a turn late in the game. So that can help shore up against things like Oil Rogue or Freeze Mage. So this doesn't play, it's, you know, an aggressive deck, but you don't play it face. You do take advantage of the fact that you have strong undercosted minions so you could outcard your opponents with your hero power. It does make a matchup like Hunter hard, where you can't really use your hero power to leverage card advantage that much. You have to actually just compete with them in the aggressive game. A card like Zombie Chow here is great though, because we should be able to trade with 2 of his early drops before they can get out of control. And you want to get your 1-drops to this deck. Everything else, you can kind of fill in the gaps with hero power later in the game. Getting your early drops is good, so you don't lose board control, and also so you can have a board built up for a big like Defender of Argus turn or Enhance-O turn. We would have liked to draw a Dark Peddler there, but this will work out alright. Next turn we'll be able to Sergeant and Egg, and then the turn after that we'll be able to Taunt up the Egg, which will help get us back in this game the right way. Ooh. So here I have the choice of either silencing the Scientist and denying him a trap, or playing Egg. And I think I want to play the Egg, just because if it is Explosive Trap, we're actually fine with... We actually want to have the Egg on the board. It was Snipe, of all things. Okay. I guess I should have played that Egg first. I haven't played a Snipe in Constructed in a year and a half. Alright, well we've got Defender targets, so there's that. Another possibility is to just Sergeant this guy and silence that guy, which I think is going to be our play. So now we have a 4-4, and we'll be able to taunt up next turn pretty effectively. He's looking for something like Unleash an Abusive Sergeant to get back ahead. I'm not worried about something like Haunted Creeper too much. I'm guessing that's not another snipe, but I don't even know anymore. I don't know what to think. I'm gonna just check the trap. I guess it's a snipe. So we'll eat the snipe. Snake trap. Okay. Wasn't planning on attacking a haunted creeper ever anyway. His plays just aren't really proactive enough to get him back in this game. We'll just be able to clock him with the 5/5 and I think play Doomguard next turn. Yeah, I don't care enough about playing Flame Imp against a Hunter to want to do that before Doomguard. I'm fine missing a minion drop this turn. And that way our next turn will be pretty ludicrous. But he's gonna need a pretty strong couple Hunter's marks to get back in this game. I think he just hasn't done enough. This is a Hunter without a plan. So I guess that plan is pretty obviously Freezing Trap, but he's still just dead to the Doomguard. Oh, I guess it could be Misdirection. Nope, okay. Well, we have killed our opponent. That seems reasonable. Yeah, against Face Hunter it's a little bit more of a trouble, but that guy didn't put any pressure on us, so our cards are just better than his. Now, if I had gotten our Egg Snipe, that would have been an incredibly easy win. As it was, that was a pushover for sure. We didn't get to see Brann or Enhance, so those are I think our exciting cards. Hopefully we'll give a chance to run those out this game. Alright, playing against Priest. We have an alright early game because we do have cards like Abusive Sergeant to help us trade up with his like 2/4s and 2/3s. I still think we want to go. It's worth going for 1-drops so we can make those trades. But Dark Peddler is good enough on curve that we'll hold on to that. So if we like lead with a Flame Imp, that'll trade with his Northshire Cleric or his Dragon Whelp really well. And then if we need to trade with something bigger, we might get it off the Dark Peddler. There are a lot of 1-drops that deal a damage or increase the damage we deal. Whether it's Elvish Archer, Mortal Coil, or Abusive Sergeant, or I guess if we really need the Power Overwhelming. So those are the kind of draws that can, off the Peddler, that can help swing tempo in our favor. It's also possible that we just have like a very uneventful first couple turns, because Priest only does have those 4 1-drops really, and that's if they're Dragon Priest, otherwise they just have 2. If he passes turn, I'm very happy with how this game goes. Can't imagine what he's thinking about. I guess he could be deciding whether or not he wants to play like a naked Dragon Whelp, but that seems pretty bad. Alright. Flamed Imps. don't know what he's... Oh, that's really bad for him. Let us pedal. I'm gonna go the aggressive route, get a second flame in. This does leave us open to... Oh, I also should have played that flame up next to somebody else. Okay. I think since we have Enhancer, we just want to go face here. If we get a good turn of, like, Divine Shields, we'll be able to survive the AoE. Or if we get some Wind Furies, we'll just be able to clock them enough. 6, 7, 8, 12, 18. We don't have lethal. That was damn close, too. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much what we wanted to happen here. Yeah, he's gonna concede to that. We just needed one minion to live, and we were gonna have him dead next turn to a pretty big attack. Yeah, I've started to like Zoom more and more as the seasons progress, because when I was originally playing it, you know, I was in the Magic mentality of, oh, I'm running this low curve deck, I can't run anything above like a 4-drop because I won't have the mana for it. But Hearthstone, you just have the mana for it, it's gonna happen. So you can play ludicrous late game minions like Dr. Boom. So after you've been putting your opponent on the back foot the whole game, you can drop, you know, some massive guy and really get back in there. Zombie Chow is one of our best cards to see against Paladin. And again, we'll be able to leave the Zombie Chow and then like Peddler and possibly buff or ping something if we need to. As long as he doesn't play like Secret Keeper, even then we'll probably okay. We should be the deck dictating the tempo of this match. Okay, he has a Secret Keeper, but we do have Mr. Chow. So double secret, we're in a little bit of trouble. Single secret, I'm not feeling too bad. Now it's decision time. So if I think this is a noble sacrifice, then I should attack face, play Nerubian Egg, and pass turn. If I think it's anything else, I should Dark Peddler, and then coin and hopefully hit a buff. I think the safer play is to assume it's noble sacrifice. Not noble sacrifice. Okay. I'm still gonna just play Egg and then probably Defender next turn. Okay, everyone. I found the noble sacrifice. Ooh, it's a repentance. I couldn't tell if that was the first or the second one, which is actually very important. Now I need to decide what's more important to kill. I'm gonna kill the... Right, I still don't know which secret that was. Okay, that's the first one. Actually, in case that's a redemption, I'm gonna make him trigger the secret. That could go badly for us, but if he has like muster for battle or consecrate, I'm gonna feel like kind of an idiot. Really, I should have just attacked and then finished off with the egg. If we have a board at the end of this turn, though, we're gonna be okay. Owl would be rough for us for sure. Alright, he has the consecrate. Okay. Avenge? Redemption. That was the rougher option for us, and we could have played that around that really well last turn. Now we just want to dump our hand before he can Divine Favor. Okay, we'll be able to do it. We're at 15, but I'm not really worried. So right now I could Loatheb and stop him from doing Divine Favor shenanigans next turn. Or I could just get us the best board possible for when he plays Mysterious Challenger. I think I'm gonna go for that second option. I'm gonna take Mortal Coil, and I guess use Mortal Coil. I am gonna save the Knife Juggler though. It's the best target for his weapon, and I can get, damage down. Yeah, so he had the Mysterious Challenger. So it's nice that we have multiple attackers to deal with that. But we're actually just going to try and steer around the secrets where we can. We're not going to be able to avoid all of them, though. So we're going to start by breaking the Noble Sacrifice, which will put the Avenge on this, and also break the second Redemption. We're going to play Knife Juggler and taunt up these two. Hope to get a ping on that, if not we'll attack it. Alright, he has a competitive spirit left, but we're behind a wall of taunters and we have kind of a lot of damage in hand. So you would have to deal with both of our taunters pretty effectively. Oh god, a second challenger really could cause some problems though.
Everybody do the twist, get the message on face fist. Move around like a scientist, lay down, get kissed. Big picture and it never lies. Make that ever ready in disguise. Sunset, sunrise.
Okay.
Can I pick up on that smell? Pick it up and run.
Yeah, we know that's Noble Sack.
Save me some. Better get up on your run.
Before I figure out what I'm doing with the sergeant, I want to see where this juggles. Perfect. If he is Tyrion, we're in trouble, but otherwise, we're probably okay. Oh my god. So I can kill Dr. Boom and kill that guy. That's probably my best bet. Definitely need to play the Bloodwalker first. Question is whether I want a life tap instead of... Probably not. He has a lot of top decks now. I'm not gonna life tap. Okay. That'll about do it. We have Owl left, right? And Owl gives us like an outside prayer of winning. Oh no, it doesn't. We're boned. Let's just go deep negative. So I definitely I messed up hard the first turn with the redemption. That set us way back. I'm gonna play a fourth game. Yeah, so there was that turn, and then I might have wanted to just go face on the turn I killed the first challenger. Like, just kill one of the challengers and go face with everything else, or leave it all up. I wasn't... Yeah, I was in danger, I guess, but it wasn't, you know, disastrous. I like having Flame Imp a lot against Druid, but I don't think we need the Implosion. That's a good start. Because now he'll be able to deal with our Flame Imp, and we won't be able to kill his Darnassus. Or he might just aggro through and murder our faces. I'm guessing he trades, though. Yeah. I'm gonna play Egg and bank on hitting one of the two juggles. Do I want to just kill that now, since we're here? Still have two juggles to try and finish this guy off. Right. Let's chow and see where this juggle goes. Okay.
I never thought
He has a pretty good swipe turn here. But our follow-up's fine. We'd like to see another 1-drop. Oh boy. Okay. Eventually we'll be able to outcard him, but it could be a while. Peddler into 1-drop would be nice here too, and Voidwalker is fine. We draw something we don't mind chucking, we'll just Doomguard next turn. He's gonna get his cards back, I think. Yep. So now I'm especially fine with Doomguard and killing that. Unfortunately, I can't increase our men on the field. Kind of sad to chuck the Sea Giant, but there's no way we can play it. We kind of need this turn to happen. So we'll start recovering cards next turn. Him hitting Succubus off of that Shredder was a little bit rough. Yeah, okay. Start using our totally busted hero power. Totally busted hero power. I'm gonna play Defender. I'd rather play Enhancer when we have more men on the field. Because we should be able to draw something we can play it, and then drop Enhancer. Oh, he's gonna attack and then swipe. Bastard. What's he doing with 3 mana? Shade? Okay. We can hook Lothab up with some Wind Fury. That's going to be another good shot for us to get back in this game. Dark Peddler into like Elvish Archer would be something I'd like here. See what gets enhanced. Taunt on that's probably the worst thing we could have gotten. Like Divine Shield, then we could have taken that off the board, or Wind Fury, we could have domed him for 18. If he has combo, we lose, which is how it do. Yep. So we didn't even need combo. Yeah, that's Xaxes. So it's possible we should have led with something else against the pair of 1/1s. I don't think we had a Zombie Chow in our hand at the time, because I'd feel really stupid if we did. I'll have to go back and check that later. Play one more, because this is a pretty quick deck. It's not like playing Reno Warlock where every game lasts 15 minutes. I had a kill 40 minions quest the other day, and the first 3 games I played against were freeze mages, where you get to kill 2 minions and it takes half an hour to do it. All these cards can be pretty bad against paladin. Like, the Knife Juggler Implosion combo is great if you're in the right board position to do it, but like sometimes that won't happen until turn 6, and then you'll have already lost, or he'll play Mysterious Challenger and he'll lose because of that. I'd much rather have this set of 3 cards. I'm not going to play Dark Peddler here because it trades so shittily with Shielded Minibot anyway. I'll just put this on the board. Dark Peddler's alright against Haunted Creeper, but still, I'm fine leading with the weak sauce. And next turn we can either pedal or pedal life tap or pedal and do something, and what the shit. Okay, it's King of the Spiders. We're gonna change the plan, probably Implosion. Okay, so our absolute, like, the dream scenario is Implosion for 4, then kill something with an imp. The other dream scenario is we Dark Peddler, and we hit Power Overwhelming and suit up this Nerubian egg. And I'm actually more inclined to do that. Whatever 1-drop we hit, we're gonna be able to Void Walker up if we need to. All these cards absolutely blow. Reliquary Seeker has a chance of being relevant later in the game, and I'm just gonna dig again with Dark Peddler. Okay, we got a Stone Tusk Boar. While statistically weaker, is still probably, you know, the best card out of those 3. Just because we can get some surprise damage, we can buff it with Power Overwhelming, that sort of thing. We might get Consecrated here, and then we'd have a 4/4 to trade with his 5/4, which I'm okay with. That's fine. Like, that makes Implosion equally as shitty as it was last time. I'm gonna start doing Warlock things. Beautiful. Just gonna start flooding and maybe get an almost free Sea Giant. Or set up like an Implosion Reliquary Seeker. He's mustering for battle. Which is great news for our Sea Giant. So it currently costs 5. If I Implosion for 2, it'll cost 4. So I'd need to Implosion for kind of a buttload in order to get Sea Giant off, but I still think I kind of want to kill that Knife Juggler. Let's live the dream. 3. Okay. So, a not quite free Sea Giant is in the wings. I'm guessing he's just going to clear next turn. I'm going to go ahead and life tap. Alright. It's also possible he keeps his board around. Jesus. I was gonna say it's possible he keeps his board around just because he might have like competitive spirit or something like that. He wants those traits. Gonna leave the Zombie Chow in case it's Repentance. actually should have led with Reliquary Seeker, because I'm playing that piece of trash anyway. Okay, so our next turn might be totally insane. Unless he plays like Equality. And if he has Quartermaster, we're also very screwed. Dr. Boom I can manage. So if we hit, no, it's a shame we don't have anything else to attack with. Like a real shame. I think in this case it's better to taunt up the Enhanto than to Enhanto the Defender. Okay, we got Wind Fury. I'm gonna assume that one of those is a Noble Sacrifice. Yup.
The curtain is open, ahead to put open. Now we will come cleaning.
That's ugly.
No, no, I know, said no, no. It's like a dream that falls away into the night where we
I'm gonna waste the Dr. Boom. We're probably fucked here.
ask aside 3 times I pray. Sort of pop, we gotta set up shop, and when the weather come, we gotta
Yeah, we got greedy with that Implosion play. Should have just played an 8-8
see what I can bring into a game.
and gotten ready to suit it up. Oh, he's just bad at math. Okay. Alright. So that's a fat loss as well. So that was a bit tough. We didn't have a 1-drop and we weren't on the coin. Otherwise we might have been able to tempo out that game. Instead we were kind of on the back foot and weren't really able to deal with this stuff at the appropriate times. And we definitely should have just slammed the Sea Giant on the turn, where we could have played that rather than trying to get cute with the Implosion as well. Especially since he had the follow-up second Knife Juggler. Alright, that's it for today. I'll be back tomorrow. I have no idea what I'm going to be running tomorrow. It will be a surprise for everyone. But I'll figure that out sometime in the next couple of hours. Alright, thank you for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow.